with Neil Gourley. Once again, the word champion on your chest and a gold medal around your neck. Neil, how good does that feel?
It feels great. It's always the challenge here is to come and take care of business in terms of qualification for World Championships, but the goal was certainly to win, and it feels satisfying to do that today. Really, I wouldn't have been happy if I hadn't crossed the line first, so happy with that.
You came over the last couple of 100 metres. Was that part of the plan, really? Or did it just develop that way?
It developed that way in a sense. I wanted to be quite anonymous in the early part of the race and just save a lot for the last 300 metres. The plan was just to react when anyone made a big move. It was Elliott to do that at first. I kind of knew I would be reacting to a big sort of punchy effort from about 150 out. Ended up being a bit more punchy in the last 50 metres, but that's just sometimes the event for you. But I had a big gear left even with 100 to go, and knew that if I held my form okay, I was going to be fine in the home straight.
We've spoken about this before, but the selection for the GB team at men's 1500 really is, it's so tough, and you've managed to achieve it so consistently.
Yeah. The first time I did it was on this track 6 years ago. So I certainly wasn't sure at that point that I'd do it for the next sort of 6 years and be in these conversations many years later. So really happy with the sort of consistency I've had over the years. It's not easy year in, year out trying to be at the top of this thing. It gets tougher, and the level's so high in this country. So really happy that I'm still doing this and still qualifying automatically and taking it out with the sort of selectors' hands.
Without being funny, in 20 odd years' time, I think you'll look back at your British Championship record with a real sense of pride.
I hope so, to some extent. You take it for granted a little bit now because the goals are at World Champs. The goals are bigger than just that, but really happy with how consistent I've been at the British Champs. To win the last three is quite something, given the people that I've ended up against over these years. So having won one 6 years ago and having won one now is a bit surreal, actually. I didn't think I'd have that longevity with all the people that have been coming and going through this event. So really happy to keep doing that in this event.
Congratulations.